Alright everyone, welcome to another installation of my mobile suit guide video for Gundam Battle Operation 2. Today's video we'll be talking about the Galbaldy Beta. Alright, this is one of the Zeta suits that is currently rocking 450, 500 cost meta, and it is really rocking the show for a reason. And we'll get into that. So the thing is, I like to think about this suit is a lot of suits don't scale well after the native cost of level 1. So the suit, I have it at 500, I don't have 450, but I still do really well in this suit despite that. And I don't feel like this suit's power drops off because of, say, another suit's level 1 variant that is native to 500 cost. So, with saying that, let's hop into my build. The Galbaldy Beta is a simple suit. It's much like the Galbaldy Alpha, but with a couple extra steps to it. So yeah, we'll go into it now. So, I'd like to break down exactly my build, but let's also take a look at the stats real quickly. So the suit natively has 1500, well 15,500 HP. That's a lot of HP for a general type. Especially a damage dealing one, not a tanky one. Ballistic defense, beam defense both sit at 17 naturally, melee resistance at 20 naturally, range strength is at 12, melee strength sits at 38. Movement speed it sits at 135, your high speed movement aka your boost speed sits at 215, thruster gauge sits at 60, turning speed sits at 66. You have 14 close range slots, 15 mid range slots, and 7 long range slots. So you got a lot of room to work with the Galbaldy Beta, which means that my build, is very, very modular in the sense of you could take certain pieces out to make work for yourself. You could do it to the T. It doesn't matter. This suit has a lot of modularity to it, which I think is really nice. And that's why I think it's really unique and why it does really well at 500 cost. So, the Galbaldy Beta is a high melee priority suit with emphasis on melee damage. So, that's what this build focuses on. Its only primary weapon is the Galbaldy Beta beam rifle. It's an E-Pack beam rifle with 3 shots. Its standard reload time is 12 seconds. You can reduce this with quick reloading parts. Reloading parts. It's the quick reloader. It uses a Galbaldy Alpha Beam Saber, which means an unrestricted cost. You could use the level 4, which does 2,185 damage base, which is, pretty much a lot because if you think about it, with this build you get a 60% melee modifier, 60% extra damage on top of it before armor, so on and so forth. The shield missiles, so it shoots 2 missiles. This is also affected by the quick loader. They do about 1,000 damage base each, but here's the thing: you hit both rockets on a target, it breaks maneuver armor, so it can stun or raid out maneuver armor. Really useful tool. Galbaldy Beta shield, it's a large shield, almost like 2,700 health, as you can see. It's kind of thin. Even though it's the largest, thin but long kind of deal, so it's really useful at like blocking melee hits, really. So let's get into the parts. I'm pretty sure you saw them earlier. So essentially, this is what we're running here. Since I like to focus on melee damage, and this is the build that gets me the most kills at 500 cost, we're gonna be running 3 parts for damage, 3 parts for health, and just some extra melee due to the meta being ballistic rockets into your kneecaps. So that's going to be a modular piece you could take in and out. So, levels 2 through 4 enhanced melee program. This will boost your melee damage, your melee strength up to 66, meaning up to 60 from 38, which means you hit like a truck, to generals and raids, and even supports. You put on new model frame level 1 for 800 HP, top that off with level 4 and 5 strengthened frame for that extra 2,200 health. Bring you up to 18,500 health, which is a lot for a damage dealing blue. The reason why I threw on anti-ballistic armor level 1 is because not only kind of the slots and wound up weird, is because, as I said, the meta is rockets to your kneecaps to break your legs. This gives you a little bit more resistance. Granted, it's not a lot. It's only a 3% increase to your ballistic defense, but it matters. Something you could change this out for with, take out the new model frame, maybe some health parts. You can throw on some leg armor, but leg armor per cost value is not very good. You'd have to take out melee parts, so it's to your own kind of devices. You could also take those out to add in anti-melee armor, so on and so forth. But for the sake of finishing this video, we'll keep the build the same, and we'll call it a day on that. Also, before we get in there, so the thing is about the Galbaldy Beta is its downswing is 2 phases, just like if you know the GPO 1, how that downswing is 2 phases. It's really, the range can be deceiving, so when we get to the practice range portion of the video, we will go over that. But yeah, let's go over the skills real quick. So, just like the Galbaldy Alpha, we got a couple shared skills, and we got some good shit new for it, essentially. Emergency evasion control systems level 2, that's shared from the Galbaldy Alpha, allows you to have 2 dodge rolls. Any blast stabilizer level 1 allows you to not get stacked by MS explosions when you kill them. I'll have to double check. Well, we'll double check right now, actually. Oh, my bad. Error in the video Anyways, where's my Galbaldy Alpha? No, it does have blast service. As you can see, the list is obviously bigger on the Galbaldy Beta. Alright, so anti-blast stabilizer, special leg buff for level 2. Increases leg HP, leg defense by 50%, essentially. Flight controls program level 2, allows you to boost around in midair. High performance balancer level 1. High spec ambag, this is new. The old Galbaldy Alpha did not have did not have topographies, it did not have ambag. So this helps it out a lot in space. Ooh, that was a weird misspeak. Melee combo control level 1, so you have 2 melee swings and force injector level 1. This suit has high melee priority and space topography, as you can see. So it's pretty good. So, now that we've gone over skills and the build of this suit, let's take it to the practice range where we'll talk more about the kind of basic combo. We'll talk about the reach of the swings, what it can and cannot hit, down targets, and really, kind of the effectiveness of the suit. This suit is going to be really fun to play if you have it, and if you already have played it, well, you already know how strong this suit can be. So, see you guys over in the practice range. Alright, so welcome to the practice range portion of our Galbaldy Beta video. So, let's get straight into your stun combo. You technically have 2 combos if you can land both your shield missiles, but I see the shield missiles more of a defensive / raid hunting option than something to combat general types and supports. So, I'm just going to be focusing on the beam rifle. So, this is kind of how this is going to go. Attacking from the right side of an opponent, you basically say if their shield's on your right, their left, your downswing, the first swing and the second swing will hit because of how they swing. But if you attack from behind an enemy, and well, you'll see, the shield can possibly get in the way unless you turn your camera. So it's pretty useful to do it. But camera turning is very effective in this suit because the downswing's delay between the 2 phases is just enough for you to get that turn in to change your trajectories. But going back to the combo, beam rifle, melee, I kind of skip the neutral swing because it can take a long time unless I need to guarantee the downswing. So once you kind of learn the speed of this suit, you can skip out the neutral swing and go straight into the downswing, mostly because the downswing's range is already pretty good and it's pretty fast. So we'll just go we'll do one time on the Grandpa Gundam here with the neutral swing, and we'll go over to the gun cannon for the downswing to kind of show you the speed differences and kind of why I favor. You lose the marginal damage taking out the neutral swing, but at the same time, I said the same thing like 5 times. So you really could just go downswing once you learn this and just have no real negative, you know, repercussions. So let's go for it. I knocked down the gun cannon too because the range on this downswing is pretty good. So yeah, I did about a good quarter, 1/3 of the Grandpa Gundam's health with the neutral swing combo. So the gun cannon we should do less, right? Because it's a support, and we're gonna be taking out a neutral swing. Watch this. We did about the same. So, you know, you're not really losing much skipping on the neutral swing. You're losing about, I want to sub 1,000 damage, which technically can be a lot, but if you're looking in the practicality and speed and, you know, less time used, the time versus damage ratio, in my opinion, for 1,000 damage is why should I waste the extra second for 800 damage when I could back up faster and do 2,000 damage in the same amount of time, like taking that 2 seconds and applying it down the line to do 2,000 damage. You feel me? That's kind of how I think about it. Anyways, moving on. Shield Rock is really good at breaking legs, just as good as a precise beam rifle shot. You're gonna see that. Well, I'm gonna demonstrate here. 2 rockets breaks maneuver armor or stuns, and you know that's really useful for taking down raids that are boosting around, or blues with maneuver armor. But as you can see, the range on the downswing is pretty good. This thing absolutely dominates raids. The only 2 swings you need to worry about not hitting ground targets is your sides, because your neutral and your down both strike downwards. So don't worry about that. Yeah, no, the Galbaldy Beta is pretty simple. Its combo is essentially just how you want to manage your time. You want to go for the neutral swing for about the extra second for 800 damage, or do you want to take that second further down the line and deal 1,200 damage or more? You know, it's kind of just how you want to play it. This is a really strong suit. Speccing it towards range damage is definitely wasting the suit's capabilities. I want to say if you're gonna do this any other way outside of pure melee damage, I would go thrusters, I would go health, I would go armor, I would just go pure survivability and maneuverability over damage. But speccing into range is completely useless. Your ranged options are ammo based, and they have really low ammo counts, and they have semi-long reloads being 11 and 12 seconds respectively for the beam rifle and the shield. So you know, it's not like you have Vulcans to scale with it either. So really, range is out of the question for speccing damage options. But yeah, if your shield gets blown up, you do not lose the shield missiles. It is just like the Gym Guard Custom shield. You keep the shield weapon, you just lose the defensive options of the shield. This is also seen in the GUF Custom if you're familiar with that. So that's really all the Galbaldy Beta has to offer. As I said, super melee oriented suit, really fun. Smacks at 450, 500 cost, tanky for doing a lot of damage. It is just a monster of a suit, and I appreciate it, and it's amazing. It took me way longer than it needed to get it on one account, so you know. Yeah. Anyways, as I said in my last video, this video and the next one, upcoming one, the Kaplan video, were all pre-planned. So if you want to see a certain suit after the Kaplan video that I haven't covered yet, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be putting out more of these, not as often as I used to. We probably won't be going daily, but maybe like a weekly video, bi-weekly video about a mobile suit guide. I'm going to try and upload a little bit more gameplay, mic-less gameplay, clan gameplay where I have my mic on, some other stuff. On this channel we experiment with some other games like Valorant, Call of Duty, montages. It's kind of just how this channel's been before GBOT came into the picture, so that's gonna be something we do as well on the side. Um, but yeah, hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comment section below if I missed anything as well, or anything like that about the Galbaldy Beta. But yeah, welcome to the Galbaldy Beta, the king of 450. So with that, see you guys later.